Alright, so this decode today is going to be on the geometrical life and death of Albert Einstein, the game of baseball, and the 1955 World Series. So, just to start off, Albert Einstein was born on Pi Day, the date on the calendar written 3/14, like 3.14 is pi, um, and connecting it, this being the 73rd day of the year, the word number equals 73. And I mean, that cannot be by accident. I mean, a very key number, um, and, you know, and I mean, it just shows how the calendar is synced up with numbers, like, uh, important numbers. It's all, because the calendar was created by Kabbalists. I mean, so you see how the calendar and the language just sync up uh, very well. So, um, because again, both the calendar and language created by Kabbalists. So he died on the 108th day of the year. Geometry equals 108 and 2 of the base ciphers. The word geometrical equals 108, and the plural word for gematria is gematria, which also equals 108. And this will all make more sense once I tie in baseball and how it connects to geometry. Um, and I'll just go ahead and say, I guess, I would say baseball is the most geometrical sport as the gematria goes. That's as the game itself is. Um, I mean, that's just in my opinion, but I mean, I think it's pretty clear, and especially, the guy known as the father of baseball and the inventor of baseball were both Freemasons. Um, I don't know how high they were. I couldn't find that, like if they were 33rd degrees or anything. But um, so yeah, the father of baseball, Alexander Cartwright, a Freemason, was born on the 108th day of the year. I mean, come on, guys, like the how? I mean, how? This stuff is just scripted, and um, the word Freemasonic equals 108. Um, oh yeah, so then Albert Einstein died at age 76, and that number spelled out is, as you see on the screen, equals 108 as well. Um, I don't know if I put it in here. I thought I did, but uh, I'm pretty sure sacred geometry. Oops. Here. Yeah, sacred geometry equals 76 too. I don't know if I put it in this decode or not. I thought I did, but and Albert Einstein again died at age 76. Uh, and then continuing, um, also the Jesuit motto Ad Miram Dei Gloriam, which translates to "For the greater glory of God." For the greater glory of God equals 108. And again, this motto is used to justify their wrongdoings, like killing people, which historically they've been known to do, like they could have done to Albert Einstein to fulfill uh, this ritual. Oh, well, as you'll see. Um, but yeah, so in addition, 76 spelled out also equals 162. And this is important because Albert Einstein died 162 days before the Jesuit order's birthday. And 162 connects to baseball and specifically the 1955 World Series, um, because the World Series in 1955 came 162 days before Albert's first birthday, after Albert passed, if that makes sense. So that would have been his 77th if he was still alive, right? So Um, and and so you see how the 1955 World Series was numerically synced up with Albert because of the connections to geometry. Um, his connections to geometry. And every year, and think about further the significance of 162, right? Every year, each MLB team plays 162 games. Both baseball and Major League Baseball equal 162. Uh, and a Freemason invented baseball again. Uh, and Freemasonic and geometrical. So the word Freemasonic and the word geometrical are a perfect match in all the base ciphers. And this is because Freemasons, the G in the middle of the compass and square, that's for geometry because, I mean, compass and square, think about it, building things. They're known as the builders. Um, they they say God is the master grand architect or and even call him the master mathematician. It all goes to numbers, calculations, building, just all that stuff, you know. Um, but yeah, so I mean, really, what are the chances of that? That Freemasonic and geometrical are a perfect match in all four of the base ciphers, given that the G in the middle of their is in the middle of their logo stands for geometry. I mean, so you just got to see it for what it is. I mean, you see who constructed the language. These Kabbalist secret societies. Um, anyways, so and Freemasons again known as the builders. That's why the terms Masons, builders, and geometry all equal 36. And along with the compass is the square, and square equals 36. And Albert Einstein died a span of 36 days before his birthday. Again, geometry equals 36. The winner of the 1955 World Series was the Dodgers. Dodgers, a team name equating to 36 and two base of the base ciphers. I mean, really, come on, man. So you really see, I mean, there's no denying any of this. It's all synced up. And the number 36 spelled out, as you see here on the screen, equals 53, 91, and 152. Similar to how spherical does. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And think like, circles, balls, like baseball. And um, a baseball, probably best defined as spherical. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you get it. And to give further significance, think about how many degrees are in a circle, right? 360. The first two numbers of that sequence is 3 and 6, 36. So you see how all this connects. And number 54 is also uh, central because Mason's geometry. Oh, excuse me. No, no, no. The number 54 also connects to the Masons' geometry in baseball, as the words geometrical and the word baseball. So geometrical and baseball both equal 54, and baseball actually equals 54 in two ciphers, two of the four base ciphers, and the term builders, Freemasons known as the builders equals 54 as well. Baseball is a game with 54 outs. Gematria, plural for gematria, equals 54. And Jesuit order equals 54. And this is important because who do the Freemasons ultimately serve? The Jesuits. The Jesuits, and it's only them because the Jesuits are the head. They're the real key figure. They're on the top of the pyramid. They're the driving force um, behind the New World Order. The Jesuit order is the New World Order. And so, yeah. Um, and the Freemasons believe God is the master mathematician, like I said earlier. Mathematician also equals 54. And another number that connects to or is important is 63. As geometrical, Albert Einstein, Major League Baseball, and Freemasonic all equal 63. And the number 63 spelled out as you can see, equals 54 in two of the four base ciphers, connecting back to these 54 words, terms. And um, so you see how these numbers are interconnected with each other. The ones that connect to geometry slash baseball. And let's see here. At the time of the 1955 World Series, the Dodgers were a part of Brooklyn, so they were the Brooklyn Dodgers. Brooklyn is a city name equating to 104, just like Albert does. Albert equals 104 the same way. And the Dodgers won the World Series on a date written 10/4, like 104, October 4th. So it is very synced up with the death of Albert Einstein, given the geometrical ties um, that Albert had. So, um, let's see here. So, oh yeah, and then Albert was known for the equation E equals mc squared, and this is actually, as you see it written here, that equals 106. Okay, just like mathematical does. And also his home country, Germany, equals 106. And on top of that, numerical patterns equals 106. And Albert died in Princeton, New Jersey, a location equating to 95. Like his last name, Einstein, equals 95. Oh yeah, and then I skipped over this real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then that date spelled out, October 4th, equal, or actually is a match in two of the base ciphers with mathematics. So, again, very connected, all very connected that I've been talking about. Should be pretty clear, but here's the gematria for this decode. And that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.